The following program may contain mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Happy you could be with us, wherever you may be. Every title with CCL on the line tonight, plus the VWU World Championship will be decided tonight. And, of course, well, the big one at the end.
All or nothing.
Very much the all or nothing match. And we begin tonight with the breakthrough champion.
A man who's had such a strong grip on that title.
Joe Martin.
Yeah.
if you
Take
will.
it, Gerald.
The opening contest of CCL Supernova 2018. Scheduled for one fall. And as well as CCL Breakthrough Championship. Exclusive person to Ontario, Canada. Standing 5 feet 9 inches, always 205 pounds. He is the CCL Breakthrough Champion.
So to be fair, you can also say the same thing about Kite Young.
Yes, she'll also be defending her breakthrough title tonight against
go ahead, Eddie.
against the fan selected challenger.
Yeah, and she's almost run through everyone on the roster. Same with Mikey. Mikey's main feud's been with Bryce Jordan, Sly Cooper, who we knocked off, even though it was a bit controversial, and also Jamal Bedlam. You know, when it was originally for the title, weren't it?
Yep.
Well, it's time to see who the fans have picked.
Well, we put it to you, the people.
All-star list.
Indeed, all-star list. All 3 members of the new scene: Bryce Jordan, Charles
Vote them.
Jamal Bedlam, John Blackos, Matt Farrell, Sly Cooper, Soul Reaper, other, because we like you that much. You know, we could pick, someone off the board. Pick. Yes, pick. Go. Pick now. It won't affect the vote, but pick.
Blackos.
Sly.
And I kind of know who wins. Actually, no, I don't. But maybe I do.
As long as it's not in the new scene, I'm happy.
Well, based on this, it's a 25% chance it could be.
That's really my only take for this. I'll take anyone
I'm
over
gonna say
there.
whoever wins this, we're in for a classic to open up.
Indeed, they're going to be in for. They're going to have a time and a half. I mean, Mike is so since his introduction back in April.
Since Uprising.
Like I said, Death Grip.
I mean,
what's the danger?
Okay, let's see who wins.
Results in 10 seconds from now.
Holy shit! Double duty for Mr. Savage.
It will be a 2-match night for the Savage. Jamal Bedlam wins 18.3% of the vote. The precision athlete James Neenan finishing second over Matt Farrell, 15%. Sly Cooper getting 13.9%. John Blackos rounding out the top 5 at 8.7%. Jamal Bedlam tried to do it twice before. Will the third time be the charm tonight? Can he finally knock off the iconic deity?
He has to make us, well, something we need to key over virtual wrestling, not just TCL.
Yeah.
He also took an L to him in CMC. So this, and this could be we need to mention it, with Jamal, doing double duty. This could either be a momentum swinger or a momentum killer. Depending on what happens here. This is going to be good though.
Oh, hell yeah.
His opponent, as voted by the fans, from Baltimore, Maryland, standing 6 feet 4 inches, weighing 270 pounds. He is the #1 contender to the Virtual Wrestling United World Championship. The Savage, Jamal Bedlam. The Green Arrow, Jamal Bedlam. Yeah, I like what it says on the back. The 3 words he has been saying over and over for the last few weeks. Feed me shark.
Please. Give him sharp.
By the time,
That could be a double jab tonight.
and by the end of this year, he could be Bedlam 3 belts. Remember, he's like, oh my
God! Well, he does currently still hold the title over in COH. He's still one half of the global tag champs.
Oh, so Bedlam 4 belts? Is he?
Yeah.
He's fighting for the Celestial title, right? In a couple.
This could be the beginning of the belt collector Bedlam.
It could.
He said himself, he wants to win bigger prizes.
But this right here is like, you know how tonight we've talked about Jamal going into one of the biggest matches of his career against Malik. This right here is, I would say, possibly a bigger match because, like, as I mentioned, he can finally get over the jinx of, beating Mikey. Or he can have his momentum, let's be honest, absolutely top-locked in a sense. If he loses this. It's a big fight right here.
Will the Savage finally break through tonight? And it would probably be in Jamal's best interest, though it will
quick.
Though it will be easier said than done.
Yeah, his face.
Oh!
Well, here we go. These two are no strangers to one another. We should make that dead clear.
Oh! And Mikey right out of the gate with a series of strikes sending Bello down the basement drop.
Landed it flush. And by the way, we should make this clear. It might be in both men's interests to get this done quick.
This is true. Mikey could be wrestling more than once tonight.
Like, it has been a Supernova tradition in a sense where people have wrestled, more than once.
Yeah, two, sometimes thrice, sometimes 3 times in a night. And there are a couple of things that are worth mentioning. For all counts!
Jesus!
There are a couple of things that must absolutely be mentioned. Number one, this is a mega event. So no disqualification, no countouts. It must. There will be
the rules of the breakthrough title, right?
If you lose, you can't challenge for it again. Which brings me to
I know where you're going with this.
Which brings me to thing number 2.
Jamal said hit him.
And Mikey's going to oblige. Which brings me to important nugget number 2. Short on the clothesline by the Savage. If a champion loses their championship tonight, they are not entitled to an immediate rematch.
No, there's no rematch clauses here on Supernova. It's been a yearly tradition of this event. So Mikey, in a sense, well, we already knew, the break. Oh, was that an implosion?
Savage frozen, perhaps.
Just a run. But, we already know about the breakthrough titles. The no rematch clause. But just to get Mikey, in a sense, will be double done here tonight, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, hell, even the breakthrough title rules. He can't challenge for the title ever again.
Yeah.
But no immediate rematch. That applies to every championship that loses their title tonight. They will have to wait, or in the case of breakthrough Champions. Oh!
God.
No rematch ever. One.
If Mikey loses this, that means he has to move on to another title. The only title that doesn't have that rule is actually the VW.
That must be pointed out.
Yeah, that's because of that being a multi-brand belt.
Exactly. And now look at this fella raining down the right hand. Mikey trying to cover up with those vicious shots.
And as we said, Mikey may need to get this done quick, because think about this, and I just want to point this out. Mikey, you could say, I know Mikey was in the original world title poll, remember? Also in the national title poll. I believe his memory in that poll. And also, Mikey is a part of the tag team title poll potentially.
Was it almost
Mafia.
Spiral tap is off the mark.
So yes, there's a possibility Mikey could be doing a triple, or it'd be a history, I think a quad.
Yep, it would be
You can almost say the same for Jamal as well. Because remember, some of those titles had write-ins. If Jamal wasn't a part of them already.
Oh! Yeah.
One.
Just the one.
And like you were pointing out, not only tonight, but Jamal have the matches that he's had. Remember, it's about to come up in their Revelations week.
He's got walls ahead though. Wait a minute. Oh, Mikey sending him to the floor.
And some of those wars he needs to be at full health.
Oh my God! Facebook plunged to the floor.
I was going to say he needs to be in full health, but in a match against Mikey Truth, he might not be going into those matches at full health. And in a match with Malik, yeah.
And here's the thing, we already thought, and I'm going to bring up mindset again. Jamal's trying to get over a jinx here. Mikey's 2-0, I believe, against him.
It's 2 for 2.
Oh!
But with that being said, if he's able to conquer this jinx, he'll be going after the other jinxes in his career.
No, clutch. He's 3-0
because of the CMC match as well. Mikey's beat him twice here in CCL and over in TMC. Mikey beat him after, I believe it was triple injection. Because if I remember, that was on the very first episode of CMC.
Yeah.
Wait, 4-0?
Twice in CCL and once. No. Twice in CCL. Qualifier.
Right, yeah. And CMC.
Oh, it could be 5 out of 5. 1, 2. No.
But like I said though, if he's able to conquer this jinx, that means he could be able to conquer the other jinxes in his career. I mean, you think back, against, he really hasn't had that much luck against, Zahia Steele.
That's true. Zahia Steele, I believe he's 2-0, 3-0 against him.
Yeah.
3-0.
Stiff right hand from the Savage.
So if he's able to conquer one jinx, that means he'll probably be going after, other jinxes. But at the same time, if he loses, what does it do to the confidence of Jamal Button?
We see it in virtual wrestling with superstars, who have the number of the other guy in a sense.
Right.
With Jamal.
Does have
whoa! That was a super kick and a German.
Oh my God!
Ropes, Jamal's on legs out him. Yeah, with Jamal, you just mentioned, those jinxes. You also think of though he has a winning record on a few guys. I know for a fact he's on Charles Schultz every time they've been in the ring. Sorry to do that to Charles, but it's true.
And you can also think of the likes of
Giant Sleeper.
Of other jinxes in professional wrestling, you can think of your brother and Matt Farrell.
My brother 0-2 against Farrell. I believe there's one that Jamal could go after, because I believe my brother's 1-0 or 2-0 against Jamal. So that could happen.
I mean, we could start seeing if Jamal is able to break this jinx, he might go on a string of breaking all his curses.
But here's the thing, can he break it? Because look at Mikey right here!
Oh my God, he's rolling him! He's rolling that man! Jesus!
Holy shit, just fell to the floor!
Are you
And
kidding me?
salute to the cameras.
Let me ask a question. Who's next for Mikey if he beats Jamal again?
Wow!
That's the problem, isn't it?
I mean, to think about it, has Mikey faced up against, the likes of Matt Farrell and John Blacko still?
Wait. What's Mikey doing? What's Mikey doing?
Those guys are probably, looking at their chops to, get their hands, at that title.
Well, I'm sure it's good, but it's...
But after tonight, if Jamal, loses, will that be, done for him?
This is his second shot, isn't it? In a sense.
1, 2.
No, this is the second shot at the cherry, in a sense, isn't it?
It is.
Well, you can say also the same thing about TK Young. He's left.
It's a crazy situation.
DDT by Mikey. Oh my God! Stop it! Oh my God, Mikey!
Well, Mikey, he's gonna have to be just as savage as Jamal here tonight.
I guess he will. Oh, Mikey.
He will be.
I mean, giving Jamal a chance of his own medicine of savagery.
Both knees drilled into the back. And here's the thing, Mikey here's something we forget about Mikey.
He's been
in this game for a long time.
It's just more recently where he started, pun intended, breakthrough.
Yeah, beginning of this year.
Mm-hmm.
It all started in Triangle Lock. Yeah, it all started, and Eddie will agree with me here.
Conspiracy. Way back in January when I knocked off the Great Dean and someone considered an upset.
Yeah, and I followed Mikey's career before, he broke through.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the days of the Mai Payamore, I said, back in those days were TNT, SPW, MMW, all those sets. OWF as well.
But back to this feud between Jamal and Mikey, there is that, ounce of respect, between these two still. But at the same time, it has to be frustrating for Jamal that, he just can't do it.
Was that the Rookbuster?
It was.
It was actually. Well, he's a savage, Eddie. He'll be petty. Dude, we've seen the savage eviscerate people on the mic, kick people's nuts in. Need I mention more?
Yeah, we've seen that. Yeah. Whoa! Look at Mikey out to the floor.
It's that no fucks given attitude, that sometimes will rub people off the wrong way, or people have, tons of respect for it.
Hell, he showed no fear against Thanos over the summer in that Infinity War match.
Yeah. Larry off the apron!
But you can say, even though he got a hellacious beating in that match, after that, his stock has just risen.
His stock has skyrocketed, if you want the truth.
Oh my God!
I mean, if you want the pure definition of breakthrough, Jamal Bentland is that definition.
Hello, everyone.
What the hell is over here in the ring?
It's in here. Oh, by the way, I didn't get to say this before.
Jamal,
the voiceover guy was late.
The voiceover just showed up.
The hype man.
Traffic.
Be here for us. Well, let's be honest. The voiceover guy weren't expected to be out this early. Let's call it straight. We can actually give him an excuse.
Yeah, he was not actually. We weren't expecting until later tonight with the. Wait a minute. Let's. Oh! Wait. Jack Warney.
Yeah. Sharpshooter.
Now look at this. A sharpshooter on a Canadian.
As I said, Savage gives no fucks.
The Savage meter has been shattered.
Savage gives
Jamal Bentland is not here for your feelings. And
he's sat down.
He is.
He's sat down. Mikey's in a lot of trouble here.
Remember, this is 270 on the back of Mikey now.
Yeah, Jamal bulking up makes this a lot more painful in a sense.
Indeed.
Mikey's going to have to maybe try and either get some, core leg strength going here, or he's going to have to maybe, well, look.
Well, that works.
That's what I said. Get some lift up off the core and then use your leg strength.
But remember, Jamal is still probably one of the toughest sons of bitches in all virtual wrestling.
The reigning national champion and VW Hardcore champion Ray Gaddis. 1, 2.
I mean, when you're the protege of Ray Gaddis, you're gonna be, very unforgiving.
No bullshit. Those two could face each other tonight.
Indeed, they could. Oh, I
What
know.
is Savage doing?
Jamal.
What? Oh my God!
Excuse me?
I've never seen Jamal do that. Suicide.
It's suicide. Tornado DDT.
This man's just breaking out all of the stuff here.
This man has evolved. He has evolved his game in recent months.
The man has bulked up. The man has improved greatly in the ring.
2020 could be his year, and it could start tonight. Vegas, hold that Viking next out.
That was close.
By this time next year, we might see Jamal Bentham facing off against
Can I make a prediction?
the CCL World Champion.
Can I make a prediction?
Next year could be tonight.
Yeah. Can I actually make a prediction?
Yeah.
And I mean this truthfully. Jamal Bentham, world champion in 2020.
I believe it. He will be a world champion somewhere.
Oh, Dragon Screw leg whip. And that was smart. Because Jamal was rocking him, on the ground. That gave Mikey a minute, though. And another... He's not going to do this spaceman again, is he? I think that's what he said up for. Oh my God! Just the suicide dive over the top onto the floor!
Jesus Christ!
These two are going to war here.
Mikey's saying, hey, if you want to get savage, I'll get savage with you. Let's go.
And this needs to be mentioned. Let's remember this. We know both of these men, coup de grace in a sense.
Oh, wait a minute.
This is Jamaica. We've seen this before. Handspring Pele.
Absolutely on the button. The leg is hooked.
It's only two.
Oh, Bentham more out of the way.
My knee. I think that was right under the chin.
Yeah, Mike had to use the ropes to get himself up. And that is...
Oh, look at that!
A slingshot!
Hold on! There's two!
Or perhaps a slingshot Charm City bomb?
Yeah, like a modified version. Pop up Rana from Mikey.
That's the champ guy in mind here.
Are we going injection?
Oh, he's going for it.
If he hits it, this could be over.
If he hits this will be... Oh,
I got it!
He's got it! Ruthless injection scores!
Folding Jamal looked like an accordion. Truth beats Savage again here at Supernova 2. Not tonight! Jamal with a kick out, which is like, not tonight. And now you've got to think the thoughts going in Mikey's head. What the fuck do I have to do here?
This is a different Jamal Bentham than their earlier encounters. Oh, now look at he's clubbing blows.
Wow. This Jamal Bedlam has evolved. I mean, like, think about it. Remember the original breakthrough uprising breakthrough. I know we don't like to talk about that night, Eddie, but it's kind of appropriate, you know, considering how many wars Jamal's been through since then.
Indeed. Oh my God, Mikey's up. Forearm. Second forearm.
Power kick on the top of the head. He landed that on the top of the head.
Mikey now.
Oh!
Yikes.
Smart. Think about that, guys. That was smart.
Indeed. Trying to counter some of that speed and flexibility, and maybe some of that power that Savage
explosive
has.
power.
Indeed.
Take away his legs, take away that explosive power. And I'll tell you what is interesting, you've got to think the Elite Brown is watching this with
Absolutely.
interest.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, look at this.
Go for that armbar. Jamal has tapped onto this in the past. This is how he tapped on it uprising breakthrough.
This is how Mikey won the title.
This is how Mikey beat him the first time.
Oh boy, this is bad. This is bad.
But ever since then, Jamal has bulked up.
This may not be as easy, but this may not be as easy as submission
It's
as
still
it was.
painful. If Mikey, well, it's like this. Jamal right now needs to face things. If he could he needs to try and roll out of this, because if Mikey pulls that arm back, he'll separate the shoulder and break his arm.
But Jamal able to escape from.
But how much damage has done him over?
What the damage has been done to that arm?
Ah, Mike!
Ripcord.
Old Bay Rainmaker! Old Bay Rainmaker!
Oh my God! What the? I think even Mike is wondering what the hell just happened.
That was I refuse to call that a Rainmaker or a Ripcord Old Bay. That's an Old Bay Rainmaker. End of story.
And the JTG Memorial Sleep Lift. God! Jesus! Insult!
How fitting a Rainmaker is answered by a Sling Blade.
2, 3.
You can compare both of these guys to those two guys, if you get what I mean.
You could almost say Mikey is the Tanahashi in the situation. Where
Jamal's Okada.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no.
Top block! Not! What the heck? Oh, Mikey's going to the legs again. Oh, I think he had it on his shoulder.
And then actually stopped on the shoulder. And he blindsided him again.
Mikey's trying to take out the legs and the shoulder, because here's the deal. You take both those weapons out, how's Mr. Bedlam going to get a Savage Cyclone?
That's true.
That's the experience, of multiple.
Don't stop headbutts though, but they'll stop a lot of other things. And Mikey was thinking something, but Bedlam was slowly getting up.
Oh, Mikey went for an enziguri and Jamal got the hands up. Snap then, but what is Jamal doing? Oh, he went to kick his head off. And it's just smooth as ice, ain't it, with Mikey True?
It is. Mikey, he's gonna try it again, I think. Bedlam moving around, and he did not move around fast enough. And what is
Mikey's got he's going for both arms here. We've seen this before.
Ooh.
Double armbar.
Ow.
His arm already probably damaged from, that.
By the way, these two actually now tag partners over in CMC.
Yeah, how about that?
That's what makes this rivalry / friendship so unique.
Mikey, no.
Got him.
No.
that might do it. That might be a nail in the
Gotta
coffin.
bring him to the center of the ring.
This
Mikey's
could be it.
the ropes.
This could be it. This could be the biggest win in Jamal's life. Wait a minute.
Not done. Oh, he's gonna double up.
Double up.
The instinctor got it, middle of the ring.
A second ever sight.
1, 2, 1.
Jamal Bedlam wins the breakthrough title.
And that jinx finally lifted off his shoulder. Jamal Bedlam now has a win column in this rivalry with Mikey Truth.
Holy hell.
And new CCL.
And what a way to finally get that first victory by winning the breakthrough title.
What a way to open Supernova.
It's been a long time coming for the Savage.
You are not kidding.
And here's the thing. What a momentum boost for Jamal going into later tonight.
What a match. Holy shit. There's Mikey doing
Basement plunger.
This,
Look at his head. Says,
at one point it could went either way. At some points it looked like the match heavily favored, Mikey.
Mikey was wrong.
For every savagery that, Jamal was, giving him, Mikey was just injecting him with, the truth.
And here's the thing. Think about this though. What's next for Mikey?
That's true. I mean,
Breakthrough title rules.
he can't challenge for it again ever.
Done.
but even though his reign comes an end tonight, only bigger and better things are on the horizon for Mikey Truth here in CCL.
I agree.
I agree 100% as well.
That was the sharpshooter.
He has nothing to be, ashamed of. He had one hellacious reign.
He held that belt for,
7 months?
Yeah.
Being the definition of the breakthrough title, you would have no one better to be the standard bearer of what it means to be a breakthrough champion, like Mikey Truth. But now,
in a sense, the torch has been passed, and you want to talk about breakthrough. This was it here tonight.
a breakthrough performance for the new breakthrough champion.
And he may even break through to a bigger scale here tonight, guys.
He might be walking out with the biggest prize in the VWU.
That was a slingshot Charm City Crown. That's got in there for.
I thought Mikey finished me up.
This
Triple injection. Not many have kicked out of that. That is the truth. Not many have kicked out of that.
Yeah, but Jamal did.
Jamal this night was like, I'm up. And this was the gut check. Because back at Rising Breakthrough, Jamal Bedlam submitted, to that same armbar.
Right.
But he found his heart here tonight, was able to roll out of it. And despite what damage may have been done, that's another factor we've got to fall through the pin. Look at this. Bang! Oh, big Rainmaker. Answered with a sling blade, with a truthful sling blade.
And a picture perfect moonsault. That didn't get it done. Mikey.
And this was. But it was.
Not sure what Mikey was trying for here, but we'll never know now.
Bang. But here was the thing. Jamal, let's be honest, made sure. He dragged him away from those, and Jamal thought, no need to go for a pin, in case he kicks out. Double up. With a second and final Savage Cyclone.
33 weeks ago, Mikey Troop defeated Jamal Bedlam to become the first ever CCL Breakthrough Champion. Tonight, the torch has been passed.
The jinx has been broken.
I gotta applaud. What an opener.
Yeah. A long time coming, and more is on the horizon for both men.
Indeed.
Agreed. Amen.
Neither Mikey has nothing to do.
The next time these two face off, it might be for a world title one day.
Hopefully.
If there's any justice in this world, it will be.
What's Jamal doing?
Jamal just pushing it in. Oh, look at this here. Mikey's still down.
No.
Now that I like. Stopped him up.
The respect these two still have for each other. That's this rivalry so
special. See Jamal helping up Mikey out.
You could say some people this would become very heated, but at the same time, you know, these two have been able to keep a level head.
Yeah, you can still. We might need to get some medical help here for Mikey. He looks a bit out of it. Am I allowed to be honest?
Yeah. Congratulations to the Savage.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
What a match.
Contest at one is for the CCL Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing team number 1. They are the duo of Miss Money in the Bank, Julia Sterling, and the sensational Princess Ovana. They are your CCL Women's Tag Team Champions. These two, Lollipop.
How good is it to see this all once again?
Indeed. These two, let's be honest, it did not look promising for a while, but if they get through tonight, they will join Electra and Love Hurts as the only teams to hold the CCL Women's Tag Team Championships for one calendar year.
Did they get through tonight? Because it was this time last year, weren't they crowned?
Black Friday, last December 7th. And yeah, they were crowned in a win over the duo of Lara Croft and Chun-Li. And they could face them here again tonight, or they could face one of these 9 other teams.
So we've been joined by you know who.
Yes, hi, pick one. Which
I've been saying it all week. A, Bombshell Club.
I'm gonna go Trilecta.
Eddie?
Wow. Holy shit. I gotta go with the Mega Powers, Christian Wonder Woman.
Obviously.
Lee.
Wait, what?
Bias already.
It's not. It is not. It's not.
Eddie, you would say the same if my girl was on this list.
It's not that biased.
Eddie, if my girl was on this list.
It's not that. It's not that biased. The people love them. Okay.
It's true. That's true, but also.
It's not that biased. But the question is, do the people love them enough to give them an opportunity to become a 3-time champion?
Here we go. It's countdown time?
Yes. Hit it!
Give me my money!
Okay.
Wow.
Give me my money!
This is an interesting result here. Bombshell Club wins it with 19.4% of the vote, but look who came in second. Queens of Wrestling Tag Champs, Scarlet Twilight.
They wanted that man.
And look who came in third, the Winter Sisters.
We've been on a roll.
Prestige Wonder Woman finishing 4th, and the Sisters of Smash rounds out the top 5.
Wow, that's a hell of a fault.
This, we may be seeing a shakeup in the women's tag team division. If the Bombshell Club win the titles tonight.
Yeah, some of the newer teams as well, you know, like some of the, Bombshell Club have been there, but Sky will try and the Winter Sisters, you know, new teams.
Yeah, and mind you, the Winter Sisters have never wrestled a match in CCL, and they still finished 3rd.
Yeah.
But now the question remains, which members of the Bombshell Club are
That's a whole
bigger question. Because
That's a great point.
you don't know which two you guys deal with.
But I don't think Obama and Juliet killed. Wow.
This guy just fucking erupting.
Well, time to ride and die, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
The opponents in challenge, as voted by the fans. The team of Mercedes-Benz, Brittany Evans, and Laura Wright. The Bombshell Club. In recent months, the trio, quartet technically, with Courtney Goldstone on the shelf, of Mercedes Sanchez, that's the one in the front, Laura Wright, she's the tall one, and Brittany Evans, little 64 inches of dynamite. They have a newfound popularity.
Yeah, by the way, I'm still requesting that match, what we mentioned earlier on.
What match?
64 inches of dynamite versus 64 inches of passion.
Oh,
You know,
yeah. Any Cortez, yeah, we need. You know what? When CCL gets back in the right hands, I'm requesting that.
Also, I gotta correct you there, Eddie. I mean, the Bombshell Club has always been pretty popular, but as of late, they seem to hit quite the fever pitch.
Yeah. This is going to be a hell of a tag match. These two teams, no strangers to each other. They've had clashes, you know, over in the Championship Alliance.
In fact, it was the Lollipop Sensations that knocked off the Bombshell Club to earn an opportunity at the Women's Tag titles last year. They couldn't get it done a year ago. But can they get it done tonight?
I got it that time. Monahan with
You got
holding
stopped.
up.
You just went right into that.
Yeah, I did. I thought I timed it. Bastard. It happens.
We.
I know better.
It always gets.
They haven't been seen in DCA in months. Hell, they haven't been seen here in months a whole lot.
So it looks like it's going to be Laura Riot and Brittany Evans for the Bombshell Club here.
Yeah, they were the duo that won the tag titles.
You remember the war that the Bombshell Club here in CCL had with the am I allowed to say former agents of Shield? Considering everything.
Ooh. Oh, and I don't think Laura liked
I didn't appreciate
that.
That freaking straight on the Coco.
Just one.
Man, thinking this was a few months earlier. Like, truthfully, we've seen Juliet and Opani, get back on track. But imagine if this was a couple of months earlier.
Well, a couple months earlier was undisputed, so.
No, but you get what I mean here.
Earlier.
Before the big, what do you call it?
Reconciliation.
Thank you.
Oh! Oh my God, did you hear that?
A couple of months ago, we had doubts that. Oh, wait, cover. We had doubts that the Lollipop Sensations could get the job done as a team. Undisputed, they proved us wrong by retaining those CCL Bombshell Tag Team Championships.
We had doubts even if they would function as a team again. Let's call it straight.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing right there.
They are very much as a unit as they were when they first formed. Cover of Fana.
Only at 2.
Bombshell Club have been a team for almost 3 years now. However, their success as of late hasn't been as high as they would like it to have been. But that could all change if they can get a victory here tonight.
Well, think about this. In a sense, you've got 2. People don't remember this about the Lollipop Sensations over a year as a tag team. Despite, what's happened this year.
Yeah.
2 experienced tag teams here going at it.
In fact, the Bombshell Club lost the tag titles last year at Supernova. That was a year ago back in March. And by Brittany. And hell, they've gotten close to DCA, but
they've come close a number of times down DCA, but it hasn't happened for them.
Right.
They won the title.
You would say the Lollipop Sensations are more of an accomplished team.
Well,
Wildcats tag team champions. Former current CCL women's tag champions.
Right.
And even single success too.
Yep.
Because O'Connor was a
former Fever champion. Juliet's Miss Money in the Bank.
Which, by the way, I think we should make mention. I know we've got a big match, tonight. Juliet's kind of on the clock.
Yeah, the women's title. And hell, Mercedes is the only one of the Bombshell Club that have held any singles gold of any kind. Net breaking by Laura and elbow drop is on the money.
Yeah. What do you call it? Juliet's kind of on the clock, ain't she?
Yeah.
Like, with that case.
Right. Even if the women's title is not on the line, the women's champion is competing here on the show. Ooh.
Straight right hand from Nirvana.
Your hand.
Tag out.
Yeah.
Uppercut to the back of the head and follows up with a neck breaker.
Neck breaker.
No.
Neck breaker. Hey, come on, man.
Leg sweep.
Whether you're a cheerleader or a Cinderella, you can do a Russian leg sweep 2-0.
That aggression, which was so well, we originally were worried about the aggression we thought, Fana. It actually started to turn over to Juliet. It's actually been effective. All right.
I've seen Juliet become more confident in the ring. She's more confident in the ring than she's ever been. Oh my God, that's super kick.
She better be more confident. She holds the current money in the bank. And if she's gonna plan on God!
Return to sender.
1, 2, no! Look, if she plans on becoming a future champion, she's gonna have to be more confident in her ability.
Well, she's a champion now.
Well, you know what I mean. A future singles champion.
You could have said future singles
If
champion.
she's won the CCL women's title, look at the two. Let me put it like this. Look at the two people possibly competing for that belt tonight.
Oh, Amber Stevens and Sakura Hagiwara.
Yeah, Juliet's going to have to. The thing about because here's the truth, and this is no disrespect to Juliet. You've seen O'Banner race her again, in big title match situations. Think back to her match with Nicole Natasha.
Never.
Think back to when she was involved in a fatal 4-way for the Wildcats title. Like, we've seen O'Banner, hold on, cover 1, 2, no. We've seen O'Banner in that big match situation. But Juliet, it'd be a bit like the first time.
It would, if we're being honest, it would be by far the biggest singles match of her life.
Yeah, no matter who it is.
Brittany Evans now stretching out Juliet here. Got in a surfboard stretch. Juliet trying to escape here, trying to power herself out.
Oh, nice elbow.
Oh!
Did you hear that
shot? How can you not hear that?
Drop her out.
Stuck under.
Leapfrog it. No.
Oh, kind of pulling shot from Brittany though.
Kind of returning the favor from earlier.
What O'Banner did.
Yeah. And now running like a bomb.
Cover.
You can tell there's a lot of dynamite in that 64 inches.
It is.
For a power like that.
It is. All right, back in.
That's it.
Death Valley driver.
Oh my God.
Immediately into the pin.
One. Oh no, O'Banner straight over there to save.
Oh, but Brittany looking to intercept.
Jesus!
She got stood on her head. It is broken down. Brittany, not so much.
Brittany missed that.
She tried.
Mistakes were made.
There was an attempt.
Mistakes were made.
And now, dragon screw like Quake could possibly the biggest moving off the fight track.
Okay, you feel great about getting that up.
Blah, blah, blah.
You feel great about getting that up.
I do.
Okay.
Mistakes were made.
You waited way too late, Charlie. You waited way too late.
Yeah, you were too late then, I think. Hashtag mistakes were made.
Hey, I forgot to ask.
Oh!
Did you break food?
I did, actually.
For everyone.
For everyone, Eddie.
Deja food from Juliet!
I've been doing this for 3 years. I don't forget. I brought nachos.
Super.
Wait. Does it forget? Unless it comes to payments.
Oh! O'Banner goes down.
No, don't forget, sick kid. What's that?
No.
Cutter?
Nope.
No.
Lariat. And Juliet goes out to the floor.
I don't think she's safe though.
It appears not.
Lariat to the floor.
What an elbow from Laura Wyatt from the top all the way to the outside.
And she is fired up. The former ref turned wrestler. I mean, shows how much she's evolved.
Indeed. And
Uh-oh.
O'Banner got to protect herself at all times.
That was smart from Laura because now they can isolate Juliet.
Oh. But that gave Juliet time to recover.
Heard of that body drop.
That was
Side neck snap.
Ow.
That was gross.
That was just fuck.
Oh, picked her perfect 450.
1, 2, no.
Juliet,
I'll tell you what cost her though. She got the window of herself when she hit that 450.
Yeah, she took a few extra seconds to negotiate a cover. And, oh, wait, Juliet!
Oh, got a roll! Oh,
With the bridge!
1, 2,
no.
ooh!
There's that cheerleading flexibility coming into play.
Oh, Regal cutter.
Hooks the leg.
Yeah.
And worth reminding all of you out there, even though I know it's only the second match of the show, but it's worth mentioning, even though we kind of mentioned it in the opening. But it's the first time that it truly applies here. No immediate rematch for the champions in the event that they lose. Oh! But wait, you turn around.
That was a...
Or don't turn around. I mean, whatever you want to do.
Well, she turned around. I just don't think she got what she wanted.
Oh, Barber's like, I'm going to knock this bitch out.
Oh, no.
Prove for your mistakes, dummy.
Brittany thought she ducked the first one, and Ovana caught her right in the back of the head with the second one. Oh my God!
And we have reached significant levels of pettiness here. Ovana looking at a splash and it's off the mark.
And now, Brittany, answer. Ovana is knocked for a loop here.
The former Destiny Championship Alliance Fever champion in trouble or not?
Oh, nice kick.
Chop. Oh! God.
Slapping Laurel right in her face.
In the face, in the face!
Carmen's carries takeover.
Oh.
Nope. I thought she was going to go for the Never mind. Just a great kick.
Right in the heart, Ovana up top. Brittany gets in. She has the tag.
I don't think Ovana saw that coming, and she didn't see that forward either.
not.
LA Lariat.
Brittany. Oh, what a forearm.
Elbow round back up.
Trying to fight back. Brittany caught her. Oh my God, that's strike!
What a powerbomb.
Yikes. That's bad times.
1, 2. Oh, they're broken up there.
Oh, Von might have kicked out. Juliet had to get in there and break it in
And
there.
now she's going to pay for it. Double suplex, yes.
Down goes Juliet.
Bombshell coming fighting smart here. They're isolating the lollipop sensations.
Oh my God.
Pushing right to the height of the chest. Push the throat.
Not money, and I get this. No, the floor. Ready? Oh.
Oh! And all of a sudden, momentum just changed. Oh my God!
Double knees to the fucking face.
And now Ivana heading to the
Oh,
top.
that was just...
Guillotine!
Drops the leg. Oh, brother. 1, 2. She's got it.
Oh!
What?
No, it's a 2.
Aggression and athleticism all in one.
That just shows how quickly.
Oh, there you
go.
The tag and turn here, belly to belly, but Juliet gets a near fall.
Man!
Oh, this
What is this?
shit that got intense up in here.
What
Yeah.
is this?
Uh-oh. In the corner. Big
Big
close.
close on.
Yep.
Took from 1 to 100 big quick.
Up on Brett's rope. Senton is off the mark.
To quote the 6 guy, went 0 to 100 real quick.
Juliet now with all.
Assisted back suplex, but look at this low right.
Hey, yo.
That was just.
That was a brave wrestler. That was a brave wrestler.
Puts her on her head.
And that was.
Backdrop suplex.
And that was just trying. Oh, look at that.
Randy's got a cover.
Randy's got an arm.
1. No. So close for the bombshell club.
Oh my God!
Almost stole it right there.
DDT.
That could have been a very questionable 3 there.
Brittany doing the smart thing, getting rid of Julia, and now she's got Vanna isolated.
Eddie, I'm guessing you were saying that would have been a questionable 3 because of the rope.
Exactly.
Here's the problem, no DQ. Can't really complain about rope, it's just there's no DQ.
Oh my God! What is? What is it?
Oh, I think Roquette tried to stick a little drive-by.
What is on fire? Oh!
Drive-by!
Hey yo! She stepped on Laura's back. That
was so petty. That was petty.
Oh, miss.
that's some foul shit.
That's straight fuck.
Oh! Double palm thrust to the midsection. And Roy out with another drop kick in. Julia goes down again.
This might be what the bombshell club needed. Tag out to War Riot. No!
Double hip. Oh, free kick.
What the fuck?
Cutter! No! Oh, forearm! Off the ropes! Cutter with the flying lariat!
Holy shit! Oh!
And now Brittany had it. Oh, wait, no!
Oh!
Oh, got caught!
Oh, that was just it. What the?
Yes!
Insecurity!
Insecurities for everyone.
Juliet might be a little tired, but Lana might have to finish this on her own. Has her! Brainbuster!
Breaking point, Brainbuster.
Will that be it?
She's celebrating. No, Brittany! Not having any of it. Trying to get in.
Get back there.
Juliet!
Oh! Laura able to dodge. I was carrying into a. Wait a minute. And now Juliet saying this thing has, ladies and gentlemen, this is broken down.
Oh my God.
What's Juliet doing? Do a barrel roll.
This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. I thought we were going to do it again. Where'd he go?
There ain't no hollaback girl in this fight.
Oh God, Shreen. Dancing.
Insecure sends Brady to the floor. Who is legal right now?
I think who's legal? And oh, wait a minute.
Riot Act.
Riot Act.
I might be off.
1, 2, 3.
No. What?
Raw Riot hit that perfectly, pinpoint on the button. It's just the resiliency of Ivana that kept her going in this contest.
Mercedes yelling at Laura to finish it. But Ivana will not go away. You got Brittany and Juliet fighting on the. Oh my God! I'm sorry.
God.
Oh sweet! What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Amazing.
That arm.
And now, getting rid of.
Oh, Laura rolling to the outside. Catches Ovana with the stun gun.
Oh shit.
Oh! Back suplex.
Oh, she's trying to get the. Oh, but Brittany.
Yeah, there was nothing going on. Oh!
Here comes Juliet.
Clothesline! 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 Brittany goes down! Clothesline! Clothesline!
Oh my god! Cow kick! Juliet is checking. Yes, here, take that! Corkscrew! What? One! Two!
How?
Two! DDT!
W. T. F.
No, I'm not! No, I'm not!
Cover for the win! The one! The two! Oh, look at that!
That was 3! Mercedes up on the apron!
Last second, she made a judgment call and she decided to get involved.
Nothing Monica can do. Remember, this is a mega event.
What do you do? Perfectly legal. It's an idiot catastrophe.
Whatever you gotta do, whatever you have to do to win.
What it takes. Fisherman.
Buster! Oh.
No, Vana! Heading up top. No,
Oh, the bombs. This might be it. This has to be it.
Into the corner. Tag.
We've got to finish Juliet right here.
Oh, and Juliet's hurt. All Brittany has to do is finish it off right here. And I'm Laura taking care of Ovana on the outside.
Brittany's.
Oh, God.
Got Ovana on the floor.
Juliet's gonna have to win this on her own here.
Ovana is Juliet has her. Oh my good God!
Oh, don't want to take that to Juliet.
What is she doing?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, we got a dead Laura Riot.
I think she might be dead. She might be dead, y'all.
Into the corner! Right now, Juliet!
Everyone be happy!
She's not done! Jesus! Oh my God!
If there's any question that the line, oh my God! If there's any question as to whether the lollipop says, oh my God, Laura gets, are you kidding me? Laura gets the tag.
Forearm.
Cap kick.
Ovana goes in.
Down goes Ovana. Oh, here we go.
Riot Act. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. It's the what?
Huh?
That's 2.
How is that 2?
3, damn it! 3!
I'm stunned. No.
Oh, that
Can I repeat? 3, damn it, 3.
What screw moves off work?
I give her credit for trying, but she might have overshot that or undershot it.
Oh, never.
Wait a minute.
Flex!
X-Plex! Tag it to Ovana! Ovana taking care of Brittany!
Now she wants Laura up. She wants Laura up.
That switch lariat we've seen!
Excuse me!
I've never seen that before, not from that close to the ropes. Seriously! That was the ultimate do a barrel roll jump.
She's not going to do it again.
Brittany, Brittany, do it again!
That was the ultimate do a barrel roll jump in a sense.
It didn't work.
Bit like Super Mario jumping over the barrels in the original Mario game where you went to get Donkey Kong. Breaking point Brainbuster. And yes, I'm not making that shit up. That is my comparison.
As an app comparison. Jeez!
Oh my! Why?
Juliet! Juliet!
Full game! It's full!
Holy shit! Oh, that might be it for Brittany.
She's out. Laura might be about to join her.
Lars.
Tag.
Lars.
Oh, they say no. Oh no.
Oh my God.
1, 2.
Oh, Lollipop Sensations retain in a hell of a match.
I'm not gonna lie. That might have been the greatest tag match I think I've ever seen.
The winners of this bout is still CCL Women's Tag Team Champions. Oh, what?
Still tires.
The Lollipop Sensation. If there is any question as to whether the Lollipop Sensations can ever be at an elite level as a tag team again, after what they went through for most of the year, tonight answered that question. It is absolutely yes.
Oh my God, what an absolute back and forth contest that was. It could have gone either way at either moment.
Look, the Bombshell Club have nothing to be ashamed of. They did everything right but get the result they wanted.
That seems to be the story for the Bombshell Club now.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
Right here, running Liger Bomb. I mean, absolutely give it up to both teams here because they brought each other to their absolute limits. They brought it out the best in one another here tonight. It was just a pure display of tag team chemistry, brutal warfare, and just professional wrestling at its pure perfection.
That was the Schoolboy super kick right to the heart of Laura. And as Ovana was trying to get to the top rope, yeah, surprise, it's Brit. Oh, no, wait, here we go. It's Brittany, bitch! What's this?
Good God, what a combo there from Brittany Evans.
That's not even the best combo of the match. Like,
I thought it was over right here, but Laura making a very quick save there to save Brittany from what could have potentially been the match ender right there.
Look at this.
This is just foul. This was foul in every sense of the word.
Ovana.
She jumped off her!
Just wrap. That was some foul shit.
Oh God, that breaking point brainbuster.
Also foul shit, but that's what Ovana is.
You can see Brittany trying to get back in, AJ having to admonish her there, but Juliet tried to
no, and Laura's like, no. And oh no, it's not done. It's not finished.
Nope. Because
okay, you do a face bust on the knee. Watch that shit. Bang!
Bang!
Nice.
Roll.
Landed right on her feet. I thought it was over right here.
Yeah.
Riot Act.
Perfectly hit, on the money, no distraction, no hesitation, but just the resiliency of Oban.
Yeah, this is the best combo right here. Julia gets the tag, 3 clotheslines. Julia's like, fuck it, I'm on fire. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this is 4-5.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's run that shit back. Let's run that shit back.
Psych! That was only 5. Then a leg lariat. And then a corkscrew moonsault.
What was that?
I thought that was it. It wasn't. How?
No, I think I want to raise Eddie in a sense.
All right, here's the end. I think that was a backdrop. That was a yeah. Go ahead, kid.
No, the one I want to raise you on, hopefully I'll show you in a few seconds. I don't think this is the end. That was the kick.
There was the empty into the corner, and then Juliet followed up with the Kokeshi.
Kokeshi, be happy.
Who had followed that up with a giant splash.
And that weren't it.
And then right here, the second riot act.
This time on Juliet.
And I was like, okay, that's it. It's done. She hit it for a second time. It's over.
Juliet shoulder heart.
But now it's just a heartbreaker for the Bronx Fest.
Yeah.
Juliet shoulder heart. So sweet.
Yeah, here's the end.
Rainbow stuff. Here it was. I want everyone to watch this.
No, that was the second time.
Oh!
And then
This is the exclamation point. Bang! On the floor. Good night, Brittany Evans.
Brittany was done. That was done. Brittany can go home.
And then
I don't
know what they call that.
I mean, it's the
comments below. Oh, go ahead, Eddie.
I mean, it's not the Candy Crush, but it did get the win, so there.
I give Brittany a lot of credit.
But they're your winners. And still, women's tag team champions. The Lollipop Sensations. Who's going to beat these two? Anyone?
Woo! Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other nigga got a hip and shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, hoes don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, strippers getting naked before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Yeah.
You've waited for. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see it getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding a middle. It's the preacher in the pulpit and you're blind and bullshit. Holding all it's in no. So tell me, do you wanna go where it's covered in all the colored lights and the runaways are running the night? Impossible comes true. It's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come through, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We come these renegades in the ring.
On to match 3, and I believe this is the only match on the show without a championship number. It is a battle of big boys, Nathan Clark and Nathan Brisbane. And we gave you 10 stipulations to choose from.
We'll give you a whole host of death to choose from.
Right?
So much death.
So, pick one. What are you fancying in between these two?
The obvious, the Texas Death Match. It's death. It makes all the sense in the world.
I'll go with Hell in a Cell. That's just me.
He's took Hell in a Cell and seen he's took the Texas Death Match.
So it seems.
I'll go with Last Man Standing.
Woo!
I just think these two are gonna kill. Obviously, Natalie wants to see murder here.
Well,
for obvious reasons.
Well, we're about to find out if we are going to get murder. Well, what kind of murder, if you will.
So,
cue the countdown!
Oh, here we go.
Well, I hope someone picks up. Well, I hope someone picks up their phone because I fucking called it.
It is a Texas death match that wins it quite comfortably, 27.4%.
That it did.
No,
I think it splits here tonight.
So far, I think it is the biggest split here in the early going. Hell in a Cell, 19.7%. Flaming Tables, Hardcore Rules, and Last Man Standing round out the top 5. Boy, it feels like
This
a
is a
Supernova.
Supernova.
Is that right?
I mean, it was. That's why I picked it. It was the most obvious, and with these two, you're expecting death, so why not put them in a death match?
I don't know. The death of Brisbane here. He may just get it, considering who's been pissed off.
I believe it's the third time that a Texas death match will actually be contested at this event.
Oh, here he comes.
Well, even though.
What?
The
That the line, if they die is, so apparent here tonight.
Well, here's the thing though, as scary, as dangerous, and as murderous as Mason Chronic is, Nathan Brisbane is no pushover.
Absolutely.
Oh,
don't look at him. Don't look at him. I'll kill you. Analogy.
Yeah, he may still murder all of us.
Or cook us.
Kill Martin.
Falling nonsense. This is Texas death. This is the first. From Miami, Florida, standing 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing 280 pounds. He is the one-man murder spree. Mason.
I mean, Brisbane might not be the only one who will be getting murdered pretty soon, especially because of a certain great one pissing Mr. Chronic off. We might see the murder of Brisbane just in a few seconds, but if TGO is in the building,
yes,
we might see the great death.
Also, I think this needs to be mentioned. Remember this event last year for Chronic?
Oh yeah.
It was kind of a mixed night.
He won the national title, right?
It was time for that, but he won the world title match in the 7 years. Last year.
No.
Oh boy, here we go.
You want to talk about a battle of Leviathan?
Oh, this is a hoss fight.
Indeed.
A pure hoss fight. And like I said, this man is no fucking pushover.
Oh, that we can agree on.
I mean, there's a slight chance these two will legit kill each other. Harold Martin.
His opponent, representing the top floor, standing 7 feet tall, weighing 385 pounds. He is the juggernaut, Nathan Brisbane. 7 feet tall, 385 pounds.
Almost covered head to toe in tattoos.
Mason is not going
to
Mason is not going to wait.
Stop!
The battle of the Leviathans has begun. It's the Titans versus the gods.
Ladies and gentlemen, your virtual wrestling equivalent of King Kong versus Godzilla is right here, right now.
It is a Texas death match. A pinfall after a pinfall submission, which by the way can count anywhere. There'll be a brief rest period and the referee will begin to count to 10.
Look at it!
Look at these heads! Look at these heads!
And Brisbane's is getting up like it was nothing. He's like, what were you hitting me with? What a pillow? But I think Brisbane might be busted open.
Which I believe
he is.
Oh, you're
already gonna bleed in the open.
Well, which means for the first time tonight, we got a bleed!
And
that's basically the concrete part of the rub, though.
it's rare that we ever see someone manhandle Mason Chronic.
And Mason did just, and Mason was just that on the last episode of the Adrenaline. Manhandled at the hands of Nathan Brisbane. Christ.
I mean, what Brisbane did was really fucked up. At the same time, you can't deny the destructive force.
That's why he's
a weapon of mass destruction that Again, it's the battle of the Titans and the gods right here. This is a battle for Mount Olympic.
He's tossing him up the ramp.
That's 280 pounds. He is tossing with ease. With ease. And Lord.
Again, it's rare that we ever see, Chronic get manhandled.
He is being manhandled. Oh my God! He just hit him right on the top of the head.
Oh, hard right here.
I mean, Chronic was able to bust Brisbane open, but that might have just woken up this sleeping giant.
It's monster.
Oh my God! I ended the board.
That's exactly what Brisbane is. He's a monster. We got the murderer, Mason Chronic, versus the monster in Nathan Brisbane.
Oh, right to the top of the head, by the way.
Wait. I was gonna say, was Chronic busted open? No, not yet, but I'm expecting it to happen pretty soon. How much Brisbane is aiming for the head?
Oh no!
Oh no! Chronic bounced.
Oh my God!
Chronic bounced.
Bad memories.
Oh my God!
Where the hell are they going? Guys.
I don't even know
where oh my God! Everyone in the back, just stay the fuck away from these two.
Yeah, lock the offices.
Jesus Christ!
Oh God, they're a gorilla. Oh my!
Oh God! Headbutt there.
The Leviathans are.
The gorilla has practically cleared out. Oh my God!
Let them fight.
I just want to point out the fact that Nathan Brisbane wiped the blood off his face and licked it instead, bringing me some more.
Jesus Christ!
He's not bleeding anymore.
Oh,
well, now Chronic's bleeding.
Well, he's
now Chronic's bleeding. Yeah.
We got a bleeder!
We got a bleeder. Oh my God! Look at that cut.
It's almost like you can almost think about who would be strong enough, who would be man enough to be able to take on someone like Nathan Brisbane. The first person you would think of would be Mason Chronic, but right now Mason Chronic is the one being murdered right now.
He's being manhandled, the likes of which we have. I don't think that's. Oh my God!
I mean, we were talking about wanting to see the murder of Nathan Brisbane, but right now we might be witnessing the murder of Mason Chronic.
Oh my God! Oh man, Walter finally getting back there and
one. That was just a one.
What?
Are you kidding me?
These two are freaks of fucking nature.
That vicious chair shot that busted Mason open right there.
I mean, Chronic has just been tossed around like a fucking frisbee. He got frisbeed right into that table, and he kicked out at fucking one.
Look at this. Look at this at home.
Yes.
Remember, this man was just thrown face first into a table.
If that was any other man on the roster, hell, that could be, you know, any person in tonight's main event. They would have been down for the three.
This match would have been over.
But Chronic is not like any other man.
Hell no, he's not.
He's not a man.
He himself is a monster.
He calls himself the god of the kill.
For a reason.
Like I said, the gods versus the titans. This is my Mini Walter. It might be Mini Walter might die.
Nobody's safe out here.
If he hasn't already after that.
Alverni.
I mean he may be the hired goon for, you know, for Sharp and all of that, but at the same, it's a smart move.
What the hell is going? Oh no!
Power driver! Power driver on the 385-pound Brisbane.
That was only a one.
Brisbane kicked out at one.
Guys, we may be here all night. Just for realism terms, we may be here all night.
And Charlie, I know how much you want to see Brisbane die right now.
Listen, I can't blame considering what got fucking stuck on him. All right.
But at the same time, is there anything that can really kill that thing?
Well, if Chronic knows a way, he will find a way to kill it, won't he?
Chronic.
Knowing Chronic, he will try and find a way, won't he, Eddie?
Oh, he is resourceful, if nothing else. He is resourceful, he is resilient, and he will fight to the absolute death, literally and figuratively.
I would have...
These unhuman behemoths.
Face!
That was a brick wall.
You can, anytime these two men get slammed onto the ground, you can almost feel the core of the earth shake.
It feels like this whole arena's in an earthquake.
Yeah. And Atlanta, not exactly known for earthquakes.
Well, right now it's getting a category. Mason Chronic.
Oh no.
Again, as much as we hate Sharp and all them,
Fire extinguisher off the face. And Chronic at that fire extinguisher like it was nothing.
These two are eating each other.
Chronic.
Yes, we know, Charlie, but at the same time, Brisbane's been doing the same.
Oh no! Oh no!
Right now is just stopping a mud hole in Nathan and so forth.
Stomping through the fucking earth. Let's go.
I mean, we can talk about the resiliency, the toughness of Mason Chronic, but at the same time, you can say the same exact
thing from Nathan Brisbane.
I may not like this in a...
Two are almost like clones. It's
if we're being honest, yeah.
Right, what's it? What?
And what is it like? There's Zeus, and what's his like his Roman version of himself?
Oh my God! Let's skip some on this tonight.
Ares? I think Ares. Haven't had Ares.
I'm trying to figure out what it is. Oh, Jupiter. It's Zeus versus Jupiter.
And wait, what's
oh no!
And the thing is, they're the same exact. They're the same. And look at this. The table went through it.
Oh, so I put him on the fans fixture instead.
Oh my God!
I think Nathan may have actually punched the table. You know, with the free hand.
Right.
Stop himself getting drilled through it.
Like I said, this is Zeus versus Jupiter. Pretty much the same exact being, just doing battle with itself.
By the way, I just want to point out that was the first 2 count of this match.
That was the first 2 count.
How about that?
What?
So it at least shows there's some weakening. There's some weakening going on right now.
Who's about to be possibly
But Brisbane, he shook the cobwebs around his head, and right now he is back in control.
Yeah.
Luckily, Brisbane tossed him away because I was about to say who was going to be down in the car though.
And
Nathan's going for that production crate.
Chronic is out on his feet right now.
This ain't gonna be good.
He's out on his feet. He's woozy.
He can't.
Rarely do we see someone.
Oh my God!
Just do this.
With a production crate.
There's rarely have we ever seen anyone make Chronic this woozy on his own 2 feet. It's usually Chronic doing that.
Yeah, most definitely.
But then again, Mason Chronic hasn't faced many people like Brisbane.
Great.
How's he taking him?
Let's be honest, there aren't a whole lot of people like Nathan Brisbane.
I mean, there's not many people in this sport 7 feet tall.
You can say that about both men. There's not that many people like Brisbane, and there's not a lot of people like Chronic.
There's a running clothesline from Brisbane.
Now there's their second 2 count, so that shows the damage, the weakening that these two are doing to each other. So there's damage to Brisbane, and now there's damage to Chronic. Where the fuck's he going?
Nathan, no. Nathan, no.
Fuck this.
No.
It's like King Kong on the top of the fucking Empire State Building, and I think
really is.
He's daring Chronic to come up with him.
Oh God, we've seen this before. In other fights. This never ends well. We all know this never ends well, guys.
You could say these two were yelling at each other. No, these two were roaring at each other.
Someone is about to die.
And ladies and gentlemen,
it's like 2 T-Rexes, 2 dragons just fighting it out right now.
Someone is about to die. I'm being serious.
This could be the match right. This is what. They need to get down right now.
This possibly is the match right here. Let's call it straight.
It could be more than that.
Whoever falls
could be a
out,
career.
Whoever falls off, this might be the it.
If they get down in a way other than climbing down, this is probably the match. This is probably the match. And Nathan Brisbane has been opened up.
They're both just gushing.
They fucking are.
You heard you all say Nathan was literally licking the blood off his own head as they were heading to the back. Well, that cut has been sick.
And the thing is, it's like these two are not even tiring now. These two could fight up there all day, but eventually one of them's gonna fall off.
Yeah.
And not necessarily fall off because one person throws the other off. They could just fall off, to sheer exhaustion.
At the same time, dude, these two even know what it means to be exhausted.
Oh,
But the thing is, dude, any of these two even know what it means to be exhausted.
Probably not, but we may find out now.
We may find out. I have a
Crispin was on our knee.
He almost went off the other side of the truck, though.
Almost.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Like King Kong falling off the Empire State Building.
His head hit that production crate while his back smacked up the concrete.
And Charlie over here just had an orgasm. Towels right now.
Oh.
Can we get a wet nap? Chronic? Oh, for a second I thought he was jumping up.
Brisbane's still moving!
How?
Brisbane is still... He is unfucking human.
How?
But at the same time, so is Chronic.
Oh.
Man.
Oh,
No,
there's a crate right there. There's a crate right there.
Great! Died in the crate and then the concrete! There's your double death.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3.
That's part 1.
Right.
Well, I guess the easy part, if you will, is over. Mason Chronic gets the pinfall. Now, Mason. Now the hard part begins. Nathan Brisbane. Now has it.
During the ball, it's that 30 seconds, ain't there?
Yeah, there's the rest period, and
And the 10 count follows. Watch this. Watch this fall right here.
If you're a squeamish, you probably should turn away right about now.
Yeah, you're gonna want to go and hide in a sense.
You know, get a sandwich, something, because
grab a cold one.
Get a wet net for Charlie over here.
Get a cold can of beer or a cold can of pop, whichever you're drinking. Watch this! Jesus Christ!
Like I said, it was like King Kong falling off the Empire State Building.
Somehow Nathan fall to the other side where Mason was waiting for him to deliver a Weapon X.
Face first, bouncing off.
Hell, he wasn't getting up for 3. No way. But the question is,
can he get up from 10?
That's the question.
I'm going along with you. I don't know if he can.
Well, the count's begun.
And it's AJ Monahan that's going to administer the count here.
I believe Miniwater may have been told to go and get the medical stuff ready.
Yeah, get it ready.
Because we're up to 7 and, well, you can say, Brisbane's not moving and that's 9. We're done! We're done!
One falls on Tuck. And Mason Chronic has won. I think, I know, was one of the most brutal matches in CCL history. And I know that covers a lot of ground.
As the line said, it was not the fall that killed the beast. Neither was the beauty. It was the murder spree that killed the beast.
That's how it started. Repeated.
But the thing is, Brisbane got right up. It was like this was a kaiju fight. It was Godzilla versus King Ghidorah.
That was a reverse chokeslam on the stage.
You could say Mason taking the role of Godzilla, and Nathan Brisbane taking the role of, King Ghidorah.
There was that steel chair shot.
I busted open and Jesus fucking
Yeah.
Christ. That does not get any easier to watch. He dead ass threw him face first through a table. And watch this.
One. Yeah, that's all you get here.
Like, fuck that shit.
And watch this though.
Damn.
He gets power drive. Yeah, I know you just jerked off there, but at the same time, watch this. One. He gets up.
One.
One's all around.
Yeah.
Fire extinguisher right to the face of Klein. But that fire extinguisher would come back to haunt him. Nathan, well, good news, you don't get to go through a table. Bad news.
You got a fire extinguisher.
But that did not put away the monster. It weakened him, but it did not put him away.
It did not. Got two.
And then watch this. Watch this. He just flips over that production crate.
And then here's where it got, you know, it is really ugly.
When they got over here, this is when all hell broke loose. And that lariat right there, nearly taking Chronic's head off. But like Brisbane before him, he kicked out.
And then they got up on the truck,
and I will keep saying it. It was like King Kong falling off the fucking Empire State Building.
Bye-bye!
But the scary thing is, even though he fell, Brisbane was still getting up. So it took a Weapon X, the Slay, the Leviathan.
Right onto the crate.
Onto the crate and onto the concrete.
This was Mason Chronic's most hellacious kill to date. This is a game that he will proudly showcase in his trophy room. The head of Brisbane is now the property of Mason Chronic.
And he just dragged it out here for all to see.
He did.
He just dragged it out here, left it on the ramp. I don't know if we can get a shot of it. We can get back. That was the 10 as Mason Clark wins this brutal Texas death match.
And that ref arm backing up. Oh yeah, you can see Mace. You can see
Brisbane.
The body of Brisbane.
Takes perseverance, takes more than ears to hear it, takes more than tears to feel it, takes more than pain to heal it, regain your spirit. Don't take your time, gotta face your grind, gotta take your mind and clear it. No time to kill, you got the skills behind the wheel, not steer it. I tried being lazy, it really wasn't me, cause a man that doesn't work, that's a man that doesn't eat. And I can see my future obstacles preparing their defeat, cause I'm standing in the mirror, but I'm staring at a beast. Can't face defeat and I can't be weak because the struggle is tough. Gotta bring that heat, get back to your feet and say enough is enough. Say I fell to the ground, looked around and I found that I was down on my luck. So step my game, my pride, my confidence and stamina up. Now I'm smashing all my foes, I'm passing all my foes. I got passion and it shows, go get you, reach my goals. You came to see greatness, then pass me the mic. This is what my mama told me when I asked for advice.
Mama said, it's a pill for oddities, a stranger crusaders. Ain't never wanted be so weirder than novelties. Don't ever change, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, and never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, and never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best in me. So I got one more run and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high